It's me, your little boy, Iki Samson. If I'm telling you that I'm not annoyed today, it may be some people will not believe it, or some people will said it's like you are trying to talk too much. But truly, I'm annoyed. Not up to 30 minutes back. My annoyance is, sometimes is because when I see people using others to get their benefit, when I see people, taking advantage of others, when I see some people passing difficulties, passing some pain, the thing rotates my spirit too much. I feel what uncomfortable when I see some certain people passing pain, suffering, because of what other people caused them, not only because of what they caused themselves, but because of what people did to them. That really upset me. You know what I'm saying. It's like when I was in Libya, on my way to Libya, there are some certain people that I saw on the road, you know that I vow that if God bless me tomorrow, I will go back to that place, and I believe nothing will stop me, and I will never go to the Father until I fulfill that mission. You know what I'm saying? I made a vow that I will go back to Niger, and do what, and help them build a big a big house for them, a very big house. Then each of them may have two people may have room, to stay, so all those stuff. And yet I still come here, I see a lot of people being used. Not that they are in the street, but other people frustrate them, use them, so the thing get me upset. So there was a man that I asked a question, so then he tell me, see what happens here, and the thing get me annoyed. That's why I'm telling all immigrants here in Italy, be careful, because the truth is this: Italy people don't love immigrants. Yes, I'm immigrant. Sorry to say this. I'm not saying everyone, but many of them. If the population here is 1 million, let me say 99, 95, or 98% don't love immigrants. And those who among this 95%, those who pretend to love you are what are like two, those who just show you a little love, despite that they will still use you. And why only 2% are those who will truly do you good? You know what I'm saying? And why in doing that you're good, they still know they'll still have something that they are benefit. You know what I'm saying? That's why we need to be careful. Up then, I know that the reason why I said here in Italy, I'm not talking about. I'm not going to talk about other country or say the whole world. Everybody is bad. It is where I based that I know. You know what I'm saying? So the truth, I'm saying this. Let's be careful. I told you guys what I experienced in 2017, in the hand of Italy woman. What I gone through, that I wanted to give up my life just because of a what taking someone as a mother, taking someone as this, not knowing that it is not whom she truly thought, not knowing that she want to use that mist to use me and dump me. Believe me, Italy people are not whom you think they are. If you go close to them, they will try everything to get you, but the moment they get you, they will try to frustrate you, destroy everything about you. I'm telling you, this is not two people, three people. I have a lot of friends. One of my friend who was, they take him from camp to the person house. Do you know the same thing? So they start to maltreat him. Her children will be at home watching for him, doing stuff, going to school. The guy do used to go to school. They stop the guy from going to school. They tell her that he is eating their food, that he need not to go to school, that he's supposed to be working for them. They will carry the guy, go to camp, in the bush. He will work from morning till 5, and yet they will be complaining that it's not working. And now the guy just escaped from the hand. Is what is doing well, fruitful. And the first day the woman saw him, in his working place. He was shocked. And when he before that, when he come to visit them in their own house, they were asking, where do you get money to buy this cloth? Where do you get money to do this? We hope you are not doing illegal things. We hope you are not selling this, you are not selling that. But when he meet the guy in the place where the guy was working, she was automatically shocked. What am I trying to say? Why am I saying this is because we need to be careful whom we mingle with. That's why I always tell us, let us limit our circle. Yes, let us limit our circle, because a lot of people will not come into your life with good motive. Believe me, I'm not saying you should not make friends. I'm not saying you should not relate with others. I'm not saying you should not love people. Love them, but don't let it lead to a point where you will give someone privilege to destroy your life. You know what I'm saying? There was the reason why I was so mad within myself, because one, I don't have what it takes to help this person. I don't have the resources, and I don't have. If I said now I will help him, I don't have it. I can't be able to bear it alone. You know what I'm saying? I will have tried my best to assist him, but I can't, and I feel bad whenever I see him. Not only to, that's why I always tell the youth today, believe me, I always repeat this regularly, try to work and save money. Yes, because the reason why all these old men now are suffering under Italy people, they will keep them in one place, use them 12, 6 years, 7 years, you still be using them without paying. And this is the mentality of Italy people. They will just keep you in one place, be using you, taking you out. They can use you 12 hours, they can use you 13 hours, as long as you are under the fabric. Like this place now, they will just keep you there as a dog, be controlling everything. And anytime they'll come to work, they must surely wake you. And anytime, any 24 hours, you'll be available. That's why I'm urging all the whole youth, wherever you are. I don't know. I know that all these things are all over the world. Even one of my friends, when I was, complaining, saying, how can we help this guy? And each of us, we know that we can't. We can't do that. We can't help him. But our prayer is that may God intervene. He tell me that even in Africa it's worse. That's why I'm urging all the whole youth, work now that you are young, save money, because nobody is coming to rescue you. Believe me, nobody is coming to rescue you. Do you see the car? This is how they behave. Talking, I just don't understand whether maturity they lack it. Even their old men, many of them act like babies. Believe me. There was a day I was talking with one of my friends. I said the reason why I always mingle with old men in Africa, mostly because they will give you what knowledge. But I come to this place here in Italy, I realized that even their old men act as a kid. Why? Because what they learn from their dad, their parents. That's what the Bible says, train up a child in the way he should grow, that when he become old, he will not depart from it. So it is them. I just don't understand. Just look at the man. I'm just walking, not doing, he just, oh my God. Sometimes life, whenever I see them like this, when I'm doing video, there was a day I was doing video, around that kind of 6 or 7. The next thing, someone just passed. He just said, come on, can you just go home? Can you just leave this place? Can you just imagine? I'm not